Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Zenaton, and welcome to today's video for Legends of Runeterra. What are we looking at today? We're gonna be looking at one of the best decks in the format. What are we looking at? We're not looking at Turbo Thralls. Before you say, is it Turbo Thralls? No, we're looking at Bard Demacia. Bard Demacia, for a while, has been putting up really good numbers. So many different Bard decks seem to arise when Bard first came out. You had Bard Z, Bard TF, Bard Demacia in general, Bard Noxus, etc., etc., etc. And there's quite a few of them still remaining, like Bard Ari is still around, Bard Z, etc., etc. But Bard Demacia in general seems to be doing the best. Now, why is Bard Demacia so good? Honestly, in my opinion, it's because Demacia is so strong. Bard and Runeterra champs in general, so also Jhin, cutting you off from a second region kind of hurts. So you want your one actual Runeterra region to be really strong. Demacia is definitely in the top 3 best regions, if not the best region in the game at the moment, in my personal opinion. So of course, Demacia with Bard is really well. All the challengers love the chime buffs. So, and then of course you have the rallies as well, which Demacia is just kind of known for. So let's go and look at the deck so we can talk more about it. Okay, so welcome to Bard Demacia. Nothing too crazy here. Pretty much just exactly what you would expect with a Demacia mid-rangey unit kind of pile. You got just a nice curve, you got some sharp sights, some rallies, and then we have our champions. Now there are quite a few versions of this deck. There are versions that play 3 J4s. I don't like that. I've seen some versions with Garen. I've seen some versions with Shyvana. I think the ones with Garen and Shyvana are bad. I think the version that plays 3 Bard, 2 Poppy, and 1 J4 is the best. Now, this specific version hit rank 1. The one with 3 Poppies hit rank 1 in Bannerman, so I really like this this style, and that's why I'm showing it off today. The second strongest version, if not as strong as this version, is the version that plays Galio. The trade-off with playing Galio is you are a little slower. Poppy does just make the deck a little bit faster, and we capitalize on that with all of these rallies. So, what is the deck? Nothing crazy here. Really, like, if you want to know how to play this deck, it's fairly simple. You are a mid-range deck. You want to curve out, and before you say, how do you win? You win just by... It's gonna sound weird to say for a mid-range deck, but you kind of just grind your opponents. Like, even against control decks, you just grind. Eventually, your units just get so big because Bard's putting in 3 chimes a turn, and then if Bard levels up and doesn't die, then Bard's increasing the stats even more. It's crazy how big the stats will get. And you might say, well, shouldn't you be weak against, like, Shadow Isles or Noxus? A little bit, yes, because hard removal doesn't care how big the stats are, but there's only so much hard removal, and a lot of your cards are actually, well, not a lot, but a couple of your cards are generating more cards. Basically, Swiftwing Flight is generating more cards. Now you could add other like finishers too, like Genevieve or Cythria, but I don't really like them too much. I like having rallies as our finishers alongside basically not Bard. Why am I looking at Bard? Poppy, rallies, for Demacia, etc. And that's basically it, is how I like to finish the game. But there's a lot of different techs you can add in here. You can add in like Ranger's Resolve, more sharp sides, Shield of Durand. I've seen that some that play back to back. We're a mono Demacia version, so we get access to Bannerman, but you could also even include Esmus as well. Esmus is pretty strong. Like a turn one Fleet Feather into Esmus is pretty powerful. But yeah, I like the version here. And like a lot of Bard decks, you sometimes just high roll and just auto win the game, because let's say like you draw an early chime and it hits a sculptor. Now you have a 2-mana 3/3 and it's a sculptor on top of that. So very, very powerful. Card deck is just crazy strong with all that it can do. We'll go over the deck really quick and just talk about certain cards and why they're in this deck. There's not much to talk about. Basically, we're aggressive mid-range that can grind thanks to chimes. But yeah, we're gonna be wanting to prioritize things like board presence. We're gonna want to be getting favorable trades with our challengers, threatening and bluffing big attacks with rallies to make our opponent play suboptimally. Trying to figure out how to actually finish the game, whether that's through a rally or a strong Bannerman rally or a For Demacia rally, or maybe try to level up a Poppy. So, but yeah, like, let's go through the cards really quick. So, what are the cards in the deck and why we played them? First off, we got Bird. Not much to talk about here. This is our only other non-Demacia card in here. We just have Bard and Bird as our only non-Demacia cards here. Sure, 6 non-Demacia cards does mean Bannerman will whiff some of the time, but Bird is just so strong. Putting in more chimes and just being great on curve is so powerful. I honestly feel like they're going to nerf Bird in the future. I feel like Bird should be a 1/1 for how strong the guy is. Fleet Feather Tracker, you know Demacia mid. This card is going to be a 3 of almost always. Penitent Squire, just another 1-drop. We have enough elites in the deck too. We're probably going to hit Tattered Banner, even if we don't hit Tattered Banner. It's just a card to get on the board. 1-mana 2/2, just basically better Cithria, 1-mana Cithria. A couple of Bright Steels. You could definitely go up to 3 if you want. Bright Steel is just so good with all of these challengers, so of course we're going to play a couple of them at least. 3 Duran Sculptors. Sculptor helps us just run away with games and synergizes so well with our decks alongside the Chime buffs. Broadwing is busted and an OP card and needs to get nerfed, so we're going to play all 3 of them, of course. Only a couple of sharp sides. You could definitely go up to 3, of course, if you're scared of things like, I don't know, TF Nami or elusives in general, but we don't really need the stat buff too much, so you're basically playing it for the ability to block elusives, but the stat buff is nice every now and again. Couple of Laurent Proteges, just more challengers. 1 of Vanguard Sergeant. This could definitely be taken out, but I like the 1 of. You could also consider maybe a Demacia Tellstones instead if you'd rather have access to Prismatic Barrier as well, but I think Sergeant is just so much better. Plus, it's an elite for our Penitent Squire. 3 Bards, of course. You got to play all 3 of them, so you get 3 chimes a turn. We got 4 rallies here, 3 Golden Ages, 1 Relentless Pursuit. 2 Poppies. I'm not playing the 3rd Poppy because I feel like the 1 of J4 is just stronger than the 3rd Poppy. 1 of J4 just pushes in so much damage on key turns. 1 of Silverwing Vanguard, really nice to have this getting buffed, but only 1 because it is a little awkward with all the other challengers. A couple of Swiftwing Flights here, very powerful as well with all of our challengers, gives us a little more gas in the late game. 3 Bannermen, very powerful card on curve. You just have a nice wide board, and then you just go even further beyond with even more board presence thanks to Bannerman. And our last couple of cards, just a couple of Concerted Strikes. That's our only removal. You could definitely consider adding in single combat as well. And then we have a 1 of J4 just because it's better than a 3rd of Poppy, and it's really powerful and helps us push in more damage. And thanks to all these stats here and our opponent probably wanting to block, J4 probably actually levels a lot of the time too. So that's it. Our game plan is dominate the early game with our strong challengers and just chimes and units in general, and then transition into the mid game with either a Bannerman or a Poppy and go from there, and then we'll finish off the game with a strong rally effect or maybe a J4. And even if that somehow doesn't work, we can go into the late game a little bit thanks to chimes and just buffing units and making them bigger and bigger and bigger. For example, just making like a 6/5 Silverwing Vanguard. So yeah, great deck, very powerful, very simple to play too. I'd say just mulligan for like the first 3 turns. You really want to just curve out, for example, like Bird into Sculptor into Broadwing is a really nice curve. What else? Fleet Feather into Bright Steel is just a classic curve as well. So just curve out early, dominate the early game, and transition into the late game, your mid to late game, as I said before. So let's go and see how this deck works on ladder, and let's play a couple of games. Okay, Annie, Noxus PNZ. So this is the burn deck. I kind of want a not hard mulligan, but I think I'm going to throw away everything except for a Broadwing because I really, really want to find a bird or at least a fleet feather here. Okay, bird is great. Pretty solid hand here too. I was really considering keeping that bright steel as well, but I think we just need to get on the board early. Bird's going to do that for us. We play turn 1 bird. If we hit Broadwing, great. If we hit Silverwing Vanguard, great. Hopefully I don't hit Bard. Well, talk about being lucky with bird, by the way, or not bird, with chimes. So we'll just play this bird here. Sure, they get in 2 damage, but thanks to this Golden Aegis, we can push in and turn this game around fairly quickly, hopefully. But yeah, not a common matchup. Not really seeing... Ooh, that might actually hit something good. This is hitting some really good stuff. I think I'm just gonna play the Broadwing and kill the Fearsome, and that's it. Yeah. I need to push in the damage. Sure, they're not gonna play a unit here, but I need to push in this damage. And I need to get rid of the Fearsome because I have no Fearsome blocker. But yeah, this right here is what I'm talking about when I say sometimes Bard, sometimes Chimes just can high roll really well. Yeah, we're rolling really well with that. Sadly, this Bard's probably going to eat some of our Chimes that we draw here. That's a great draw. If they play a unit, we'll just play Broadwing. I can block that. It'll just take 4 here, whatever. Yeah, sure, no problem. I could actually, like, this is actually kind of cute. Tattered Banner Bard. So yeah, we'll just sacrifice Bird to prevent 2 damage here. Trade here and take this. So, only taking 4 still. And we actually get quite a bit of room here as well, so that's pretty nice. And then we play Vanguard and probably, honestly, win the game. Like, I'm looking at, like, this is something you need to do with this deck, and I think you have to just look at your future turns and think of how you're winning the game. I'm looking towards a win on turn 6. Like, next turn is what I'm hoping to win. Or hoping for a win on the next turn. But, like, look at this. This is crazy. This is turn 4, and look at my board. It's huge. Turn 4, I just summoned 2 4/3s. And they have Challenger on top of that. Chimes, you are busted. Yeah, like, this is crazy. Like, I'll just do this. Look at that. I'm pushing in 10 damage against a burn deck. I assume, like, maybe a Noxian Fervor or 2 here? Like, I guess you could only play... Yeah, like, sure. Okay, whatever. Hell, I honestly, I might even rally right now. I actually might have to rally now that I think about it. So that's what? 4, 8, 10, 12 damage right here. If I rally and they play... Yeah, I can just rally. If I get a 1-drop, I don't know. Like, and now I've got a Banner Man on top of that. This is crazy how strong this deck is. Like, look at how fast we've gone. We're against a burn deck. We won on turn 5 against burn. Crazy. Ooh, okay. So, Poppy Demacia. I'm gonna keep this, I think. I feel like... Well, Poppy Demacia. Poppy Taric Demacia. I feel like anything against any kind of other Demacia mid-range, I feel like the matchup comes down to... It comes down to, do I get better Challenger trades? So I feel like Bright Seal Protector is very important in this matchup. Sadly, I didn't draw it. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't think this deck is good. Like, I see this deck a lot. I honestly do not think this deck, like Poppy Taric, is better than basically what I am here. We're just going to Sculptor again, just curving out here. If they have nothing here, we'll just play Broadwing. That's crazy. If they have nothing, they'll just take 8 here from an attack. Yeah, they got nothing. We just play Broadwing. Maybe I can get a Chime? No Chime. I'm not even getting Chimes. Like, look at this. This is just Demacia... Like, pure Demacian strength here. Like, I'm actually gonna pass. Like, 8 damage is cool and all, but I'm just gonna pass and play Banner Man. Hopefully I don't whiff. I even get a Chime now. So, like, what are you gonna do? Play Taric here? Like, I just made them burn 3 mana. Sure, I miss out on 8 damage, but that's fine. I'm not an well, I'm aggressive, but I'm not fully an aggro deck. I don't need... to be pushing the damage. All right, good. We didn't whiff here. Like, look at this. This is huge. Oh no, 2 damage. Are you gonna sharp sight me? You're gonna pale me. That's actually a little annoying. But you know what I can do next? Just play another Bannerman. Which is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna play another Bannerman. I will be honest with you, I am a little afraid of some champion shenanigans here. That's huge. So I can just push in. I can do this and then rally? Yeah, let's do this. Good luck. I've basically got a 5-5 challenger on 5 here. Yeah, that's whatever. I don't care about that. We're just gonna send it all in. Probably gonna rally here too, maybe. Yeah, we're definitely gonna rally here. I've got 2 rallies first off, so let's just do this and rally. I kill Esmus. Yeah, Chen emote. GG, turn 5 win again. Okay. Mono Viego is actually kind of a weird matchup. I think we win. Like, I don't think... I'd say if this was against Legion Deserter, I'd be in trouble. But against Mono Viego, I feel like I'm in a decent spot. As for the mulligan here, I always keep Bird no matter what. Am I attacking on 1 or 2? I'm attacking on 2. I think I'll throw away... Actually, I'm attacking on 4, so I think I keep Poppy. I think I'm keeping this. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this. 2... Oh, that's not good. This actually might be my first loss here. So I think I'm going to start with a Squire into double Bird. Yeah, that's what I'm looking here. And I think I just... I was going to say, I think I open attack. I could... Okay, triple Bird. Whatever. If they play Chronomancer, that's fine. We'll just still send in everything. Yeah, Chronomancer, so what? He can block a 2-2, whatever.
In this timeline, we're sure to save Ikathia.
But yeah, like, this is our game plan. We've got a game plan, we see it, and we're just gonna go for it, and that is, hopefully we get a good Poppy, and they don't get a great, They can't stop Poppy, hopefully, is what happens here. Like, they don't have 6 mana next turn. They probably will. Golden Aegis is okay. Interesting. And they don't have enough mana now. Okay. We'll just take this. The fact that both chimes hit the same Poppy is actually huge for me. So yeah, they don't have Vengeance mana, so we're definitely going to get a buff here. Bannerman, hit another Poppy. Nice. 5-6 Poppy. Here you go. 4 mana, 5-6. Do I win?
It's not safe.
This one's a fighter.
Okay. Lots of damage. I could rally here. Like, I mean, they could kill Poppy, I guess, but... I'll just summon another Poppy, I feel. Alright, Bannerman.
The soul wears away like grains of sand.
I could just hammer into Penitent Squire is what I'm thinking here. I could also just play Bannerman. And I think that's what I'm going to do. And hopefully I don't whiff. So this way they can't get a value trade. Nice. That's what I was hoping for. So now they have to trade with Poppy. And I just play Penitent Squire, play another Poppy. So yeah, trade with the Poppy. So yeah, play Penitent Squire, I play Poppy, and I'll have exactly 4 mana after I play Poppy next turn to have Golden Aegis mana. This looks great. Lots and lots of stats. Gotta love it.
I must reach the king.
So that's 9 damage right there. Sadly, I can't play Tattered Banner on Poppy, but that's fine. We don't really care. Hit Poppy? It's okay. Whatever.
I just know the hero's around here somewhere.
No one plays Ruination. Right? I swear, if you just pop out a Ruination right now, then I look bad. If they Vengeance me, I win. Okay. That's actually huge that they shrunk that. So we just do this.
Ready, set, slam.
Enough.
So like, yeah, they trade here, but now I just rally and I win? GG? I'm trying to think, like, is there a way they can stop this? Let's put a barrier on the 3-3. I'm thinking, like, I guess... Vile? No. No, yeah, Vile does actually save them. Ooh, I forgot about Counterspell in all honesty. I mean, that's still fine. They're at 2. We've still got a 4-4 and a 4-5 and a 3-3 and a 4-3 in hand. And now Bard is here too. Good luck, opponents. Okay, that's not really developing much of the board. Also, hey, the game actually went past turn 5 for once. Might not be lasting much longer, though, in all honesty. Glimpse? Sure. I'm just gonna play Brightsteel here. I'm gonna play Banner into Brightsteel here to keep this safe from a whale, like a ping, basically.
Gently, gently.
All right, very cool, opponent. GG. Everything here, every unit of mine is lethal. Nice. So let's just attack like this, I think. I even have a sharp sight. I don't think there's a combination of cards for 8 mana that can stop this. Ooh, TF Nami. I have no idea how this matchup works. I'm going to keep Broadwing here and hope I find like a Fleet Feather or a bird. Okay, I found Fleet Feather. I don't really know how well this matchup goes, but I've been told I'm supposed to win this matchup. This actually might be my first loss because I don't actually know how this matchup works that well. But I'll try it out. I feel like this might come down to tech cards in their deck. Like, how many Go Hards? Are they on the Go Hard version or are they not on the Go Hard version? How many Tentacle Smashes do they draw? All right, let's see the Go Hard here. And of course, as usual with a lot of Bard decks, how many Chimes do I hit? So we'll just play this. Hit him for 5 probably. Coral Creatures? No Coral Creatures. That's great. Get a hit him for 5 here. If I remember correctly, the only healing in this deck is Vile Feast and Go Hard, I guess, if they are on the Go Hard version. Some of these lists play Go Hard. Some of them I've noticed do not play Go Hard. Hitting Bard's not the worst, in all honesty. Oh, hey, cute. Alright, yeah, whatever. I think I'm gonna play Bard here. So yeah, I'll have a 4-6 here. I'll just summon. Seems good. But yeah, like, this is not a good opener. Like, this looks like a good opener, but none of our units we've summoned by turn 3 have been hit by Chimes. While I've got Bard on 4, Bard is no Poppy or Bannerman, so we're not that aggressive. We've only done 5, so it's a little weak, but whatever. Okay, yeah, we're definitely summoning Bird here now, especially with that extra Chime buff. Sculptor's not bad. Sculptor's mostly just good because it's another target for Chimes. Vengeance, I guess, here, maybe. Doubt they would Tentacle Smash. Alright, just another Double Trouble, whatever. Hopefully they low roll. Ugh, those are not low rolls. So I think... I'll trade off like this, is what I'm thinking.
What's another arrow?
Sure thing. All right, zap. Ugh, this might become a problem. I've got sharp sight plus Bard is really big, but I'm in trouble. I'm in real trouble. I love how their chime, the one chime they got from a double trouble, actually is doing better than my chimes. I don't know. They have put them down to 11. But here comes Nami. And I don't have a way to kill Nami. Unless I top deck Concerted Strike. I could Golden Aegis and Rally, but I feel like that's game losing if I do that. My Bard's nowhere near leveling up. Yeah, we're not in a good spot here. While we had an okay start, we just couldn't transition from our strong early game into a strong mid game. I mean, all these rallies are nice and all, but we need more. It's just not enough. Oh well, GG. Ooh, did my opponent DC? Do I get a free win here? I'll take a free win. Let's go. Oh, they're still here. I think I play Sculptor here.
Every work demands a piece of ourselves.
I'm trying to bait them into attacking with Zap here. They didn't get baited, sadly. All right, Poppy? Squire. I don't actually have an elusive here. Kind of sucks.
Where's my hammer?
I'll do this pull. This is a little bit of a greed pull, but I've got rallies, which is why I'm doing this. Okay, I have Nagakaburos. Probably gonna block Bard here. Never mind. I also did this. I open attacked instead of playing Penitent Squire because I didn't want to give them the time to develop a board. Basically play a Nami. So yeah, now we'll just play Penitent Squire and double rally is what I'm thinking. Yes. Yeah, that seems good. That seems strong. So, Penitent Squire. Got a 1 mana 3/4 here, and now we double rally. Do I win? I've got a lot of cards in hand, though. Sapling Toss. Alright. I'm guessing that's from the Coral Creatures? Ugh. Yeah, I'll sharp sight it. I think it's important to have this unit just pushing in more damage. That's a lot of damage. Or that's a lot of units and not a lot of damage on my end. I mean, I pushed another 3. I've still got Broadwing, and I've got a rally here. Like, I don't know if I'm in a good spot. If I draw a unit here, I think I'm in a good spot. But they get a sapling, though. You know how I was saying if I draw a unit, I'm in a good spot? This was not the unit I wanted. This is still good, though. This is still a really good unit. Like, I actually just might... if only I had one more mana, I would rally into J4, but I just don't. I have to just hope they pass for some reason. I don't know why they would pass. So I think I'm gonna rally here and put the stats on the broad wing. I've got like a big brain play here. What if I rally? It passes to my opponent and then they pass back and then I pass and then open attack. Yes. I doubt that would happen though. I very much doubt they would do that kind of play. Because I feel like they'll at least attack in and try to damage my broad wing a little bit. But if they do that, then do I attack? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm trying to think here just how to squeeze in that last little bit of damage right now. And yeah, like, look at this. They just passed. Like, I'll take the free turn. And now I attack in between Bard and Squire and J4 coming down. Also, Bard leveling up. So I think I just win here. Bard's lethal. We do this. J4 comes out, pushing in some extra damage as well. They can't double Vengeance me. I guess they could Eye of Nagakaboros, but they need like Eye of Nagakaboros Vengeance. And GG.
Raise our banners. Demacia prevails.
Okay, so welcome back to the deck. 4 games, 4 wins, very fast games too for some of them. We played against Noxus PNZ Mono Annie Burn. We played against Taric Poppy, also Demacia midrange pile. Mono Viego with Shurima, and we played against the relatively new TF Nami with Shadow Isles with the Shadow Isles Telestone deck, and we beat all of them. But yeah, very, very good games. I feel like the first couple of games we just showed off how, I don't know if high roll is the word that I'm looking for, but just how good chimes can be in the early game. And game 4 against the Shadow Isles TF Nami deck, we didn't draw really well in the mid game, but we got to show just the strength of chimes in that game and how we can kind of go late too because of chimes, how powerful the one of J4 is by just pushing in extra damage because we have all the challengers to tie up all the other units to make our J4 unblocked and not pulling anything in himself. Insanely good deck. And importantly, here's the other thing I think that's really important for this deck. In my opinion, it's both strong and really easy to play this deck. Like, really easy to pick up. Sure, there's some intricacies and some difficulty if you're trying to play it perfectly, but so easy to play this deck. Just play your challengers, play on curve, rally, win games. And I'll be honest with you, that's kind of what my game plan was in all those games, because I'm not good at this deck. But yeah, like, we did really well. I'd love to hear your opinion on this deck, though. Do you think this deck is good? Do you think this deck is OP? A lot of people are saying Bard needs to get nerfed. I have no idea how you would nerf Bard, in my opinion, because I kind of feel like he's a little hard to nerf. Maybe you don't think he needs a nerf. Maybe you just think his design is a little bit bad with how high the RNG is with chimes. I'd love to hear your opinion on this deck and Bard in general down below. And if you guys just enjoyed the video as well, I'd love it if you could leave a like or a comment down below. Always helps me out and helps out the channel. And if you guys want to keep up with the Legends of Runeterra content, you can always go and subscribe to the channel as well. Also, if you want to watch me play some Legends of Runeterra, you can go and check me out over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Zenaton, where I stream pretty much every single day. Anyway, though, with that all said and done, thank you all again once more for watching this video. And until I see you guys in the next one, bye.